What if I told you there's a wine? It's dry, it's red, it's kind of fizzy, and you serve it cold. It's called Lambrusco, and that is this week's Wine of the Weekend. What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler from Second Glass. This week, we're super excited because we're doing one of our personal favorites here at the office, Lambrusco. It is this awesome, dry, kind of fizzy red wine that you serve cold that is really great in the summer when you basically get sick of drinking red wines, right? It's like hot out, it's humid. The last thing you want to do is like suck down this like big, bold, juicy Cabernet when it's like 95 degrees out. So what you do is you get a Lambrusco. Lambrusco comes from the Emilia-Romagn region of Italy. Now, you might not have heard of this region, but I can guarantee you've had products that come from here. Parmesan cheese, balsamic vinegar, Ferrari, Ducati, and Lamborghini all have their factories in this region of Italy. So in Italy, it's a pretty famous region, but their wines just aren't so famous. Well, not yet. If you're curious how to enjoy these wines, one, you can drink them with barbecue. It's really great with grilled meats. It's really amazing with pizza. But if you go to Italy and if you go to the Emilia-Romagn region and you drink Lambrusco, what they typically do is they take a bunch of Parmesan cheese and they crumble it into like big cubes. And then they drizzle aged balsamic vinegar on that. And you eat a whole plate full of that while you drink an entire bottle of Lambrusco by yourself. It's awesome. And that's how I recommend you drink it. So this week, we have picked 3 different Lambruscos. And don't get me wrong, there are quality variations from producer to producer. There's some bad ones. There's a bunch of really great ones. There aren't really that many kinds of Lambrusco that are nationally distributed. So if you're on the East Coast, you might get one brand. If you're on the West Coast, you might get another brand. Just kind of run with it. Look for a dry ones if you want to get a dry one. They also make sweet ones, which we didn't cover this week, but we're covering the dry ones. The first wine we have for you is a winery called Leaney 910. This is a winery that's been around for over 100 years. They got started in 1910, and they've been making Lambrusco in this region ever since then. In the last 5 to 10 years, they say that there's been this Italian wine renaissance. And what their goal is to really elevate Lambrusco. Take it from something that just people just drank because it was around and make it into a really high quality product and compare and match with all kinds of different, elegant, high-end food options. They have a very wide range of different wines available. Go with the original if you see it. They also have a great rosé. We're suggesting the original one. And they even have aged ones that go back even 5 to 10 years. Those are a little bit harder to get your hands on, but they do exist. So definitely check it out. These guys helped put Lambrusco on the map, and they're really continuing to push it forward. It's a family-run business. Follow them on Facebook. You can now translate things so you don't have to read Italian, and really fun family to watch. Next up, we're doing the Mian Ecto Lambrusco. This one's pretty fun. It comes with a beer bottle cap as a cork, bit more distributed so you can kind of find it around. I would say this has almost like a little touch of sweetness. It's not really sweet, it's more like fruity, really easy to drink, right? This is the kind of thing you pour into a solo cup while you barbecue, have it in a wine glass on a Tuesday night with some mac and cheese, have it with the pizza that comes. It's kind of what you're looking for when you're looking for a fast, quick, great, inexpensive bottle of Lambrusco. All right, last up is a super traditional Lambrusco, and this is gonna take me a second to say. It's the Klepto Chiarli Vecchia Modena Lambrusco de Sorbona. I read it off the card. So this is getting a little nerdy, but there's 6 different kinds of Lambrusco grapes. The one that this is made with, which is the Labrusco de Sorbona, comes from the highest quality region, and it's the highest quality grape in the region. So you're really getting the highest quality, most classic version of this wine, and it's not going to cost you a whole lot of money. Well, you might not have heard of Lambrusco, and the idea of drinking a cold, fizzy red wine might sound a little strange. This is what people do in Italy. You can find this at almost any Italian restaurant, and most wine shops will have it. You want a Lambrusco this summer. Give it a shot. Cheers.